Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 5 of Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And this episode had a bunch of things going on. First off, we get this hilarious kind of thing going on with, of course, we get to see Hestia drunk, and she's just like, oh man, it was just hilarious seeing her drunk, like, what the heck? And then, of course, in the morning, she's got a hangover, and she's still pissed off at Belle because she thinks Belle is cheating on her with Lily. And then, once he says, "Oh, since he's got more money," he asks her pretty much on a date, like, "You want to go out for dinner?" And she's all of a sudden, boom, she's fine. Let's do this. It was completely funny. And later on, she goes, we get a little bit of some fan service of her in bath with, and like seriously, it was like, like her boobs are just all over, like shaking all over the place in the water. Like what the heck? And all the goddesses there were teasing her because I guess they're like, what? Lolly with big boobs got found a man, all this kind of stuff like that, and they actually follow her, and literally they get chased. Her, Hestia, and Belle get chased all around the town. Um, so they pretty much didn't get to have dinner, but they did end up, finding this one spot and seeing this beautiful view, and it was just a super cute, sweet moment between them. After this episode, a lot about it was about the Sama Familia, and pretty much Lily. She's got like these guys are just like really just messing with her, and just like I'm not too sure the specifics of what's going on between them and what's going on there, but I there's some crazy stuff going in the Sama Familia. And another thing we find out is that they don't worship their god. Like most of the familias, they worship their god or goddess, right? They worship wine. It's like so this familia is pretty much what, alcoholics? Is that what we're going by? I don't know why they still didn't really specifically say why they need all the money and everything like that. Is it for the alcohol? I'm not too sure. They make money selling the alcohol, so I don't know. It's really kind of confusing in that part. We also, Belle sees City here, and she gives him this book that they had at someone left at their inn, tavern, whatever kind of place, and he reads it, and it's actually a grimoire, and that's why all of a sudden, boom, he gets magic. He has firebolt magic, and he even goes in the dungeon to test it out, even though he shouldn't yet. And he's an idiot, and I saw this coming. He kept using his fireball thing. I was like, he's gonna run out of, mana, whatever you call it, MP. Um, and guess what? He does. He gets exhausted and gets knocked out. And all of a sudden, who's there? Um, Eyes Wallenstein ends up seeing him, and she wants to make it up to him for their mistake with the Minotaur and everything. So she ends up he wakes up, and he's lying on her lap, and it's so like, oh, the dream, right? Because he's like he's been going for her. He wants to get stronger so he can, you know yeah. And he literally goes, starts going red and rolls out, and she's like, why does he always run away? So it's like, oh, sorry for her, even though she doesn't have show much emotions. But it was like, what the heck? Why did he just roll away? And later on, he's like, oh, why did I run away? Why did I run away? I was like, yeah, why did you run away? Oh man, what the heck? But ah, other than that, of course, the cliffhanger was with Lily getting bullied by these guys, and even that one guy that he wanted to team up with Belle because he thought that Belle had been through the same thing and to get her. And Belle, of course, says no, he's not going to do that. And at the end, she pretty much says, like, I think it's like she's thinking to herself, I think it's time to say goodbye or something. So I'm guessing, and she of course wants that knife still yet. So I'm pretty sure in the next episode she's probably gonna come to revelation. Something's gonna happen in the dungeon. She's gonna get saved or something. Like, he's been nothing but good. He's giving her days off. Nothing wrong with that. He gives her a good portion of money. I'm thinking she's finally gonna have her change of heart, and that's what's gonna be the big part of that episode. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this episode, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys. See ya.